Our planet Earth is teeming with life. From the highest mountains to the deepest oceans, we find an amazing variety of plants and animals. These living things don't exist in isolation. They interact with each other and with their surroundings. This intricate web of life, where living organisms and their environment are interconnected, is called an ecosystem. Ecosystems are the basic functional units of nature. Like a well-orchestrated symphony, each part of an ecosystem plays a crucial role. Understanding ecosystems is vital for us. They provide us with essential services: the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat. Just imagine a bustling city. You have buildings, roads, and people all interconnected and functioning together. Ecosystems are similar. They are complex networks with living organisms like plants and animals interacting with non-living components like sunlight, air, water, and soil. From the lush rainforests to the arid deserts, from the freshwater rivers to the salty oceans, our planet is a tapestry of diverse ecosystems. When we think of ecosystems, the first image that often comes to mind is a lush forest. These are terrestrial ecosystems that exist on land. Forests, with their towering trees and diverse animal life, are just one example. Imagine venturing into the heart of the Amazon rainforest. The air is thick with humidity and the sounds of exotic birds fill the air. This is a terrestrial ecosystem in its full glory. But terrestrial ecosystems are not limited to forests. Picture the vast grasslands of Africa, home to herds of zebras and elephants, or the scorching Sahara Desert, where camels roam and specialized plants thrive in the extreme heat. Each of these is a unique terrestrial ecosystem shaped by its climate, soil, and the species that inhabit it. Terrestrial ecosystems are incredibly diverse. From the frozen tundra to the rolling grasslands, they support a wide array of life. Let's dive into a different world, the world of aquatic ecosystems. These are ecosystems that exist in water. Imagine the vibrant coral reefs teeming with colorful fish, or the murky depths of a freshwater lake, home to turtles and frogs. These are just glimpses into the fascinating world of aquatic ecosystems. Aquatic ecosystems are as diverse as their terrestrial counterparts. They are broadly divided into two categories: freshwater and marine. Freshwater ecosystems include rivers, lakes, and ponds, while marine ecosystems cover the vast expanse of oceans and seas. Consider the Great Salt Lake in North America. This saline lake with its unique ecosystem is home to brine shrimp and shorebirds. On the other hand, the coral reefs of the Great Barrier Reef showcase the incredible biodiversity of marine ecosystems. Aquatic ecosystems, whether freshwater or marine, are crucial for our planet's health. They regulate the climate, provide us with food, and are home to a staggering array of life forms. Section 4. Stratification. Layers of life. Have you ever noticed how a forest seems to have different layers? At the bottom you have ferns and mosses, then shrubs, and finally the tall trees forming a canopy overhead. This layering, where different species occupy different vertical levels in an ecosystem, is called stratification. Stratification is like a multi-story building, with each floor occupied by different residents. In a forest, the tall trees capture the most sunlight, forming the top layer. Beneath them, smaller trees and shrubs form the middle layer. Finally, at the bottom, you have herbs, grasses, and ferns adapted to living in the shade. This vertical structure is not limited to forests. You can see it in grasslands, where taller grasses dominate the upper layer and shorter grasses and herbs occupy the lower levels. Even in aquatic ecosystems like lakes, you have different zones based on depth, light penetration, and temperature. Stratification allows for greater diversity of life within an ecosystem. By utilizing different layers, various species can coexist and thrive. Section 5. Productivity, the engine of ecosystems. Just like a car needs fuel to run, ecosystems need energy to function. The source of this energy is the sun. Plants, through the process of photosynthesis, capture this solar energy and convert it into organic matter. This process of converting sunlight into chemical energy is called productivity. Think of a bustling factory. Productivity is like the factory's output, the amount of goods it produces. In an ecosystem, productivity refers to the rate at which plants produce organic matter, which serves as food for other organisms. The total amount of energy captured by plants is called gross primary productivity, or GPP. Some of this energy is used by plants for their own respiration. The remaining energy, stored as plant biomass, is called net primary productivity, or NPP. This NPP is what supports the entire food web of an ecosystem. Ecosystems vary greatly in their productivity. Rainforests, with their abundant sunlight and rainfall, are highly productive. In contrast, deserts, with their limited water availability, have much lower productivity.